Hey everyone, welcome back to POA for you. It's Leroy again, and today we are going to go through the O Levels 2021 Syllabus 7087. So this is the new syllabus, paper 2, question 2. I just got hold of this paper and I'm really excited to try this. So let's give it a crack. All right, so what's happening in this paper? This question is about trade receivables, and let's look at the background of this. Ruth sells goods to Joel on credit, and that's very important because only credit customers will result in trade receivables. Cash customers will not crystallize any trade receivables in any of the transactions. And she allows Joel trade discounts of 5%. And a cash discount of 2% if invoices are paid within 15 days. So clearly you need to understand the differentiation between trade discounts and cash discount. And in your syllabus, there's only two types of discounts you need to understand, trade and cash. And I'll talk about it later as well. Now, there are two transactions, 3rd of March and 14th of March. And the part A of this is you're supposed to prepare the journal entries for these two transactions. So let's take a look at this. Joel, on the 3rd of March, purchased goods. List price 3,000, original cost of the goods was 2,100. Now, of course, Ruth is the seller, right? And you are supposed to prepare the journal entry in the view of Ruth's business, right? Not Joel. So you got to be clear about this, right? So this is from the viewpoint of Ruth. So Ruth is the seller, and when Ruth sells to Joel, then a sales crystallizes, right? And what is the double entry for sales transaction? It's credit sales because sales is credit in nature, and debit something. What is that? Trade receivables. Yes, absolutely right. Now the trick to this question is how much should you put? Because list price is 3,000, original cost for the goods is 2,100, and there's a trade discount element in that. So think about it, and I'll let you know in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Debit trade receivables and credit sales revenues of 2850. So 2850 is something that I derived out of taking 3,000, which is the list price. List price means original price before discount, less the discount of 5%. And trade discount is something that is given to the customer at the point of sale. So at the point of selling this to Joel, Ruth has already given that 5% discount, and therefore the effective sales price is only 2850 because that's 3,000 less 5% discount, which is 150. Now, that is the first part of the journal entry on the 3rd of March. Now, the second part of the journal entry, they've given us the cost of goods sold value. So therefore, it implies that we have to do this journal entry as well. We have to debit cost of sales and credit inventory. Now, this effectively transfers your inventory from the statement of financial performance into your inventory from the statement of financial position to the to cost of sales in the statement of financial performance. So your inventory goes down and your cost of goods sold goes up. At the end of it, in the statement of financial performance, your sales revenues will be compared with the value of your inventory to give you your gross profits, right? So these two are compared in the statement of financial performance to give you a gross profits. And in this case, you can clearly see the gross profit is about $750. Okay, so that's for the 3rd of March. Now, going to the 14th of March, what happens is Joel settled his account by bank transfer. Now, settled his account means he's no longer going to owe you 2850, but the question is how much did he pay? Because he bought on the 3rd, he paid on the 14th. So in between that, if you count it, it's about what, 11 days? Now, he has a special term here called cash discounts of 2%. If he would get it, if he pays within 15 days. So did he pay within 15 days? Yes, he did. So he would be eligible for the 2% discount. Now, what's the double entry in this case? Firstly, discount, that's a expense, and expense is debit in nature. So you got a debit discount allowed, right? And then you've got to debit cash at bank as well because you receive money from Joel, and you credit trade receivables to clear out this trade receivables balance of 2850. So let's see what I've got here. All right, I've debited cash at bank of 2793, debited cash discounts of 57, and credited trade receivables of 2850 to clear this balance out. Now, this I've worked it out by doing this, taking 2% multiplied by 2850, and I get my 57. So I debit cash discount allowed 57 first, and then I'll take 2850 minus the 57 to get the exact amount of how much he paid to clear out his debt. Okay, so that's part A. Now let's look at part B. Part B is asking one reason why business might offer trade discount to customers. And mostly trade discount is given to customers to encourage them to buy more, right? If it's like when you go to a supermarket, they say you buy 2, you get 10% discount. If you buy 1, you pay full price. So it's the same concept. It's just a tactic, a business tactic to get people to buy more. So that's what I put: buy in bulk or in higher quantities. Now, state one reasons why business might. It is to get them to pay earlier, and this really helps the business get more cash in the system, and it can use the cash to do many other things like buy more inventory or pay off their suppliers and stuff like that. So the earlier you get your cash, it's always better for the business. So it's to help them get their money from their customers earlier than expected. Now, next question: 2 roles of accountants in the business. All right, so accountants help put together the financial statements. We all know that, right? Because you guys are tested in paper 2, question 1. Prepare the statement of financial performance and a statement of financial position, and that's really something that is the core of accountants to do. So the first thing is to provide financial statements. But I think quite importantly, when you start to look at trends in the financial statements, you can then make recommendations to the business owners or even shareholders on how to improve those positions. So the second one is to make recommendations to improve financial positions or performance in the business. So that's it. Hopefully that helped. And if you have any questions, please feel free to write to me at my email address. Is always on the top left of these sheets I work with, or write to me in my channel. Okay, hope this helps you guys. And if you know of a friend that can benefit from this video, please feel free to share it with them. All right, take care for now.